Okay. So, with that said, if it's okay, find a comfortable seat. And I'm sitting on a chair, and I sit on a chair in class too. So, you want to find a seat you're not distracted by pain, because this first part of class is very important. It's about checking in, noticing where we're started. And if you can't find a seat, you can lie on your back. That's fine too. But it's easier upright because we will do some breathing, and upright is the easiest way to take a breath. Okay. So yes, you'll notice how this class uses several tools that are used a lot in the Viniyoga tradition where I was trained. So we'll be using breath adaptation in the movement, and we'll also be using chanting, simple chanting in the movement. The chant, just so you know, it's Om Namo Namaha. And you may have, heard the word namaste. It's one translation is that which is sacred in me acknowledges that which is sacred in you. So it's not just like hello, but it's also saying hello to your good potentials, the beautiful parts. Um, and so that chant is really just paying respects to that which is important for you, meaningful for you, highest for you, whatever, and sometimes there's not even a word for what that is, but sometimes you can state it clearly. Yeah. So go ahead and take a deep breath in and exhale out the mouth like a little sigh. Again, another deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then just breathing in and out the nose as best you can. Close your eyes or look downward. And this first part of class is about tuning in, paying attention inwards. And the easiest thing usually to pay attention to is the physical body. So feel your seat, your hips. Feel your low back and your belly. Feel your upper back, your ribs, the front of your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your head, and then the top of your head. Feel the whole length of your torso, which will help you feel the length of your spine. And tune into the energy in your body. And by that, I mean kind of like your nervous system, like how that buzz, maybe you can describe it as. We just spent a bit of time talking. For us, it's the afternoon. How are you right now? Are you running very quickly, or is it like when you started this morning? Is it more of a slow wave? Have you made the transition towards evening? And then more of our focus for the class, notice the mood of the mind. Just notice what mood you're in. Are you a little nervous, anxious? Are you a little negative, worried? Or do you feel more uplifted, positive? Or maybe you're somewhere in the middle. And then notice how that mood creates how you're holding your body. Now let your attention start to follow the breath. Notice how the breath is moving your body. And start to deepen the breath little by little. If you know you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, use that engaging at the throat to help you deepen and lengthen. And to also help you to focus. Part of mood has to do with where we put our focus. And just for 2, 3 more breaths, gradually deepen your breath. And in Viniyoga, in this afternoon, we're actually going to think of inhale, open the chest, lift the sternum, expand the rib cage. Exhale, pull the belly in. It's a little different on your back. Just let the whole body expand, but that's fine. Inhale. Feel the ribs expanding outward and upward. Exhale, maintain your height and pull the belly in. Just 1 or 2 breaths. So the quality of our breath often reflects the quality of our thoughts. So if our breath is long and smooth, our thoughts become long and relaxed. Good. And you can relax the breath. And we're going to do some chanting, that chant I mentioned earlier. Welcome, Francine. It's going to be call and response. As you inhale, I'm going to chant. You'll open your arms out to the sides a little bit, and you'll listen to me chanting. As you exhale, you repeat the chant and bring your hands to your body. Maybe wherever you want, your belly, maybe your heart for today too. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, open the arms and listen. Exhale, repeat the chant. Inhale again. Open the arms. Exhaling, repeat. Om Namaha. Together. Om Namaha. Inhale. Om Namaha. Together. Om Namaha. Inhale. Om Namo Namaha. Om Namo Namaha. Inhale. Om Namo Namaha. Om Namo Namaha. And just pause with your hands touching your body, closing your eyes, feeling the movement of the breath. You're seeing what it's like to connect to that which is important, meaningful, even beautiful. Thank you, yogis. And now let's start a little bit of movement. And the movement is, please come to your hands and knees. If you're on a hardwood floor, you may want a little cushion under your knees. So I'll demonstrate as we need to. And maybe I will just for this first one because I have some folks I've never seen before. But I'll go back and forth. It's Chakravakasana. That's what it's called. This first one, it's moving the spine. So let me just describe it. First, you inhale and you pull the shoulder blades down the back, finding a little back bend in your spine. Exhale, you pull the belly in as the hips move back, elbows, head soften. Inhale, you initiate with lifting the chest and drawing back through the heel of your hand, little back bend. Exhale, pulling the belly in, little forward bend, stretching your low back. So that's what it is. So let me watch you guys do it now. Down. Inhale in position. When you're ready, stay there and draw the shoulder blades down the back, little back bend. Exhale, initiate belly pulling in as you draw the hips back. Release the elbows, the head if you can. As you inhale, lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades down the back, traction through the heel of your hand. And exhale, belly pulls in, release the head, release tension in the neck. Yes, you guys look well. Continue that way a few times. And use that ujjayi breath as a way to help smooth out the movement, lengthening the movement. Good. You guys are good. Usually when people first learn this, it's hard to target the back bend and the forward bend. So when you go back, make sure you let the elbows bend right away. You let the head drop gradually right away so that you can get the stretch more in your low back. Yes. Soft elbows as you go back. But when you come up, just one or two more times, please lift the chest, draw the shoulders down the back. Yes, the chin lifts a little bit too, Diane, if you can. Yeah, there's a back bend feeling. Good, last one, please. And you release the head gradually. As you're halfway down, your head's halfway down. Yes, good. Next time, stay down when you go back. Stay down, and we'll start this next thing together. Hopefully it's a little more, we're going to lift the legs, so hopefully your wrists are okay with that. If not, you can just extend the leg and keep it on the floor. A little easier. So inhale, please come up to your hands and knees. And this time, also slide the right leg back and lift it up if you can, keeping the hips level as best you can. Good. Exhale, knee on the floor again, and the hips back just like before. Soft head, soft neck, yes. And then we'll do the other side. As you inhale, lift the chest and slide the left leg back and lift it up at the same time, eventually, straight leg. And then you lower the knee and pull the hips back. Yes. Good. Please do each side again. And see if as you come up, can you slide the right leg at the same time? Reach, 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 reach. Good. Other side. Straight leg. It doesn't have to be very high, but really reach through the leg, through the ball of the foot maybe. Yes, and then go back. And now I'd like to do each side one more time and stay a breath with the leg lifted if your wrists are okay with this. Otherwise, keep moving. Inhale, coming up, right leg back. And when you get there, stay and exhale. Feel your belly firming up. Your neck should be just nice and long. Your leg is nice and long. And then lower the knee and pull the hips back. Good. Let's do the other side. So inhale, lifting the chest. Left leg slides back, lifts up. Stay there and exhale, belly firm. Good. That's it, Angela. Squaring your hips. Inhale. Pull with your hands, shoulders down the back. And then you release on the exhale. Good. And just stay down, please. And maybe just wiggle your wrists a little bit. Notice if that was okay for the wrists. Okay. And now we're going to do this other pose called Vajrasana, arms like wings. I will demonstrate, although I think we can do it straight from here. But you're already looking at me because I started it. So I'll demonstrate one time, just in case you've never seen it before. And some people are visual and it helps to see it. So from this childlike position, arms back, as you inhale, it's very important. Draw the shoulders back. You lift the chest, open the arms, and reach up high. You exhale, pull the belly in. Now, what I'd like is that you don't come up like this. Don't come up like that. The first thing that should happen is pulling the shoulders down the back, feel the arms rotate, and you come up with the strength of your upper back. Okay? So let's do it. I'll watch you now. So start down if you can in your childlike position. And if it's okay, take the arms behind you on your low back. Palms face the ceiling. And if it's too much on your knees, you can do it sitting in a chair, same thing. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the shoulders down the back, reach out, reach up high if you can. Good. Exhale, pull the belly in, bend forward as you open the arms, back of the hands behind you. Yes, that's it, Susan. Inhale, lift the chest, reach the arms out to the sides and up high if you can. Exhale, pull the belly in, bend forward. Good. Now let's see if we can take 4 counts to come up. I'm going to count for you. So inhale, coming up. 1, 2, 3. You're all the way up. 4. Exhale, 6 counts to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we inhale 6 counts to come up? Inhale, ujjayi breath coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reaching up. 6. Exhale, 7 to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you inhale 7 to come up? Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reach up high. Exhale, 8 to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you inhale 8 to come up? Maybe. Try it. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just relax the arms down. So I snuck something in there. It's called breath adaptation, regulating the length of inhale and exhale. So notice how that was. If you've never done that, it's quite like, what? Claudia, I remember, was telling me, it's, 8 is a big number for the inhale. Don't worry, with practice. How many of you guys found that challenging a little bit? Raise your hand. Good, I see some hands. But not many of you were right on. All right, good. So now please come to lying flat on the stomach. Good. Yeah, so just lying down on the stomach. This is going to be a way to strengthen our back. And you may, if for those new folks, you may want to just slightly adjust your cameras if you want me to see what you're doing. Okay, so I think a good way to do this pose, if you've never done it before, is to take your hands down by the hips and to turn the palms flat on the floor. Yeah, because this way it really forces us to use our back to come up and not this pushing with the arms. It's about pulling shoulder blades down. So let's just go up. Inhale, please lift the chest and draw the shoulders down the back. Your arms are just long. They're reaching towards your feet. Exhale, coming down. Good. Do that one more time, not for me, but for you to feel what does it feel like to engage those muscles. Inhale, coming up, lift the chest. Just reaching the arms nice and long. Notice, is your head doing most of the back bend, or can you feel like it's just one long line? Come on down. Yes, Dan, you're going to be doing a lot of this kind of work once you're ready for it. So now I'd like that you take your hands under the shoulder area. So you bend your elbows, but can you keep your elbows on the floor? Yeah. So it's a very similar feeling. Even though our hands are here, don't use them to push, use them to pull. So here we go. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades down your back, nice long neck. And now just come halfway down, just a little bit. Whew. Inhale, come back up. Can you pull the shoulder blades down the back a little more? Yes, and then release all the way down. So we'll do that again. And the purpose of that halfway is so you can really feel what a back bend feels like. You kind of release it and then you engage it. So let's try it. Inhale, lift the chest. Feel your upper back lengthening. Exhale, come halfway down and you let your chin drop a little extra here, maybe, Deborah. Yes. Inhale, come back up, and it's more about the shoulders drawing down than it is about the chin lifting a lot. And release. Well done. Looking good. Now, please, everybody stay down. And can you just bend your right knee so that your foot comes towards the buttocks? Yeah. This is stretching the front of the hip. For those of you that have been sitting a lot today, you'll feel it there. Inhale, we'll do that leg a few times. Inhale, straighten the leg. Same leg, exhale, bend the right knee. Maybe flex the foot if you can coordinate all that. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, bend 2 more times. And notice as you're bending that knee, is your right hip lifting up at all? So if those muscles in front of the hip are tight, it lifts the hip up. So as you bend the knee, keep the hips level. Yes, good. Now, one more time, please bend the knee, and this time hold it bent. Just hold the knee bent. And take a breath in the position. Imagine the front of the right thigh long. Exhale, stay and pull your belly in, engaging abdominal muscles. Maybe press the right hip down. Good. And inhale, straighten the leg and release. Dan, I hope you're taking notes because actually this is excellent stuff for the back eventually. The ways you can start gently strengthening your low back. So let's do the other leg. Inhale, and as you exhale, coordinate it with your breath. Bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bending. Good, and do that 2 more times and notice. So your chest head is down on the floor, chest is down. As you do this, notice, does your left hip want to lift up? Claudia mentioned diagnostic tools. This is a tool I use to diagnose how tight your hip flexors are. Yeah, so next time your knee bends, can you stay with it bent, please? Keep the knee bent. Mm-hmm. And just take a breath there. Imagine the left thigh longer. As you exhale, pull the belly in. Good. Inhale, extend the leg and relax. You have a question, Angela? Go ahead. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to do both legs and the chest eventually, just so you know. We're building it stronger little by little. Okay, go ahead, Angela.
Oh, sorry, I had to unmute. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thanks, Karina. I was just curious because my hips are super sore, like on the sides. Mm-hmm. Like I wasn't feeling anything when you were saying about the front of the hip flexor. So I just wonder if there's anything you might suggest for that, if it flows in your course today.
Yeah, that's actually very important. Those are stabilizing glute muscles, possibly. Very important muscles. that would be sore if you're unstable in any way in your hips. Thank you. I'll see if I can work that in. My focus is a little bit more energetic and emotional today.
Okay. That's great. Whatever works.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, now let's put all this together. We're going to put the chest and the legs together, okay? So your hands are under your shoulder area. And ignore the legs for a moment, or just keep them long. When you're ready, please inhale, lift the chest, drawing the shoulder blades down. Good. Exhale, come halfway down, just like we did earlier. Now, inhale, lift the chest, and can you bend the right knee at the same time? It's a little bit of a back bend, huh? Good. Exhale, release. All right. Inhale, please lift just the chest, shoulders down, no leg yet. Exhale, come halfway down, let the chin drop a little, connect to your neck. Inhale, lift the chest and bend the left knee. It's more of a back bend, a whole strengthening for the backside, and release. So you see how we're putting this together? I'd like to do it one more time, and of course, staying a breath now. Inhale, lift the chest, just the chest. Exhale, come halfway down. Pull the belly in firm. Inhale, lift the chest and bend your right knee. And if you can, just stay here and exhale, firm up your belly. Feel the hip bones into the floor. Inhale, pull with your arms a little more. Good. And exhale, release. If you didn't feel any back muscles working, then either you're not human or you have some numbness. So let's do the other side. Inhale, lift the chest, just the chest. Yes, exhale, halfway down. And now it's like a back bend. Inhale, lift the chest, bend the left knee, and stay. Pull your belly in. On the inhale, stay and pull with your hands a little more. Shoulder blades down and release. Take a deep breath, please. Yeah. So this is the energizing part of class. I love yoga because sometimes you think, how is this going to help me feel better exactly in my mood? But all the layers are connected, from the physical to the breath to the mental to the emotional and beyond. So now we're going to do both legs bending. Now, if your back, is this the first time you've done any kind of back work like that, feel free to just listen and take deep breaths. If you want to try it, try it. So inhale, lift the chest if you want. Exhale, come halfway down. Now feel the back bend. Inhale, lift the chest and bend both knees. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Pull with your hands and release. Good job, Susan, Deborah. Yes. Well done, everyone. One more time if it's available. Inhale, lift the chest if you want. Exhale, halfway down to connect to our core, belly in. Inhale, feel the back bend, lift the chest and bend both knees. If you can, stay in position and exhale, belly in. Stay and inhale and pull with the arms, release. So that's one I wish that we all would do every day, like a little yoga vitamin. One pose to prepare, this pose, and then one more pose to compensate. That would be an excellent yoga back vitamin. Take a deep breath. Okay, we have way more work to do, so please come up to your hands and knees now. So we're going to do that pose we did earlier. We call it Chakravakasana. So take an inhale at the hands and knees, but we're only going to go back a quarter of the way. Exhale, pull the hips back towards the heels, a quarter of the way, pull the belly in, soften a little. Inhale, come back up. You might have already felt the beginning of the stretch. Exhale, quarter of the way back, pull the belly in, the hips a quarter of the way back. Inhale, come back up. Now go halfway back. Initiate with the belly pulling in, Let your elbows bend right away, Susan, if you can. Soften the elbows. Yes, that'll make the stretch in your low back. Inhale, come up. And do it on your own with your ujjayi breath, exhaling back. Good, Susan, with the elbows. Yes. Feel the back bend when you come up. Now go 3/4 of the way back next time you go back. Yeah, and Rita, when you come up, draw the shoulder blades down the back. It'll be very important here. Feel the back bend. Back bend. Chin lifts a little bit. The other way, the other way. Yes. Good. And once you've done 2 times, going back 3/4 of the way, then go back a little further, maybe all the way if you want. 2 times. That's it, Diane. Yes, lift the chest. Good. That was a good back bend. And notice, is your back, how much of it is stretched out by now? Good. Next time, please go back one more time and stay down with the hips. Good. So now I'd like to introduce a little bit of a flow. Hopefully you've heard of downward facing dog before. I see you're circling your wrists a little bit. Deborah, are your wrists hurting a tiny bit? Yeah, so careful on this downward dog. Maybe you won't hold it for too long. Okay. Inhale. When you're ready, please come up to your hands and knees. And now tuck your toes under, preparing for exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the hips. And it's important here to find a bend in the knees so you can really stretch your hips back. So you can really stretch your spine long, So you're lifting the hips up and back. Good. Inhale, everyone. Feel the chest expanding a little more. Exhale, maybe bend both knees a little bit more and pull the chest towards your thighs. Yeah. Good. Release the knees to the floor. Find a little back bend if you can. That's extra credit. Exhale, child's pose. Pull back. Stay down for a moment. Circle your wrists. Yeah. So we're going to do that again, but this time I'd like to add a pause after inhale, where we inhale and hold our breaths in. 1, 2 at the end of inhale at the hands and knees. So Judith, feel free to just make the inhale longer instead if you want. So here we go. Inhale, please come towards the hands and knees, drawing the shoulder blades down, and then hold the breath in. 1, 2. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back with the right bend in your knees to stretch your spine. Inhale, lower back to your hands and knees. Find a little back bend, hold the breath. 1, 2. Exhale, child's pose. Good, you guys. This is a little more complicated. Take a breath here, please. It takes a little bit of arm strength to be able to lower your knees gently after downward facing dog. Right, Laura? Good. Let's try it again. Retaining 2. Inhale, please. Hands and knees. Hold the breath in. 1, 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Using retention to build our energy. Inhale, lower the knees again. At the end of inhale, hold the breath in. 1, 2. Exhale, childlike pose. Good. One more time, please. Inhale up, hands and knees. And here your chin lifts a little bit, Rita, if you can. Yeah, a little back bend. Exhale, now tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, lower the knees softly, gently, and find a little back bend. Your chin is slightly lifted. Hold 1, 2. Exhale, pull back. Now I'm going to let you decide what you want to do next. Some of you like that kind of flow. If you really enjoyed it, do it again on your own. Otherwise, stay down and enjoy some deep breaths. Be with the flow of your breath. And then we'll all finish in our childlike pose. Taking some deep breaths there. Thank you, yogis. Let's transition now to standing, please. Take your time. So this is where I'll demonstrate the standing part of the class. And I won't be able to look at you as much, but that's the give and take of the Zoom. So just stand. And can you inhale and get a little taller? And exhale, feel your shoulders heavy. Good. And let's do something with our arms. So can you inhale and open your arms out to the sides? Feel the chest opening. Exhale, hands to the belly as you pull the belly in. So engaging that. Inhale, open the chest, releasing the belly gently. Exhale, pull the belly in, hands to the belly. Good. Let's do two more with the hands to the heart. Inhale, open. And let's turn the palms to face the ceiling and draw them back a little. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, open the arms. Palms face the ceiling and draw them back. Feel a little squeeze between the shoulder blades and hands to your heart. Belly in. Okay. Now watch me for a second. The next thing we're going to do is going to be with a chant. But we're going to do this thing where we inhale the arms up. And on the exhale, we take our hands to our heart and we lower the heels a little bit. Inhale, you lift the arms, lift the heels again. And exhale, you lower everything down and bring your hands to your heart again. So that's what it is, but with the call and response chanting. Let's do it one time without the chant. Inhale, please lift the heels, arms. Maybe reach up high if you can. Exhale, stay up, hands to your heart. Maybe heels lower a little bit. It's dynamic balance. Inhale, up again. Slowly come down. Pull the belly in as you exhale. And then bring the hands to the heart to finish. And I just want to say, if it's hard to lift the arms all the way up to the ceiling, you can do this whole thing just with the arms out to the sides, okay? Okay, let's try it. So as you go up and inhale, I'll say the word. As you come hands to your heart, you'll repeat it, okay? So here we go. Inhale, lift heels and arms and listen. Oh. Halfway down. Oh. Inhale up, listen. Oh. All the way down, repeat. Oh. Again, inhale. Om Namaha. Halfway. Om Namaha. Inhale up. Om Namaha. All the way. Om Namaha. Again. Om Namo Namaha. Halfway. Om Namo Namaha. Om Namo Namaha. All the way. Om Namo Namaha. Just pause. Hands on your heart. Close your eyes. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat or your pulse. Thank you, yogis. So now we're going to do a little bit of a counter pose. But so again, watch me so I can demonstrate it first. Fairly simple. It's the arms like wings that we did earlier. Because when you move the arms, it's connecting to your chest, your heart, and a little bit more energizing of a feeling, energy. So watch me. It's going to be inhale the arms up, and then we're only going to come halfway down. You can soften the knees a little and sweeping the arms back, resting maybe the back of the hands on your lower back, or just, by your legs would be fine too. You stay there, you inhale, and you take your hands to the forehead, and then you exhale and you go all the way down if you can. Soft knees, or if forward bending is not good for you, then you would just come to chair pose instead for that last one. Okay? So I'll talk you through it. No chanting, no breath adaptation, just moving. Here we go. Inhale, reach the arms out and up if you can. Exhale, halfway down, sweep the arms out and rest the back of the hands on the low back. Stay here. Inhale, open the arms out and to the forehead. Exhale, forward bend or chair pose as you need. Inhale, lift the chest, open the arms out. You can have soft knees. Reach up if you can. And rest. Maybe hands to your heart again. I'll guide you through it 2 more times, but I'm going to watch a little bit more this time. So, inhale, please. Open the arms out and up. Reach up high if you can. Exhale. Halfway down, sweeping the arms behind you. Soft knees. Backs of the hands on the low back. Stay there. Inhale, arms out into the forehead. Exhale, forward bend or chair pose as you need. Inhale, come all the way up. Open the arms out to the sides, reach up high. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Pause for a moment. One last time, and we'll stay in the forward bend or chair a few breaths. Inhale, open the arms out and up. Exhale, halfway down, open the arms wide. Feel them rotate as they backs of the hands place on the low back. Inhale, open the arms out wide to the forehead. Exhale now, forward bend if it's okay, or chair pose as you need. Good. If it's okay, stay a few breaths. Feel how your body moves on the inhale and the exhale. More again, if you can, lean back a little more. Maybe open the arms a little more. Yeah. It's different to hold this in chair pose, isn't it? Come up when you're ready. Sorry, it's not as relaxing of a position. Hands to your heart, and let's pause here a moment. Yeah, and it's hard to find that halfway down. It helps to have the knees bent a little. Good. And now let's prepare for Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana. So facing the short end of your mats, take a step back with your right leg. And I can tell you, if you're not used to doing this, you're probably going to step back right behind yourself, and it's hard to balance. So do yourself a favor and move that left leg a little to the left if you need a wider base, more stable base. Okay. What we're going to do is, again, sort of a heart opening thing. This is excellent for osteoporosis or just helping you to take a deeper inhale. The arms, I call them arms like holding platters. I'm going to face you, so please watch me for a second. The first one's going to be where we bend the knee and the arms are out to the sides, but they really pull back. So this is where you need to see it sideways. So it's not just like, I take my arms out. I'm thinking of you, Andy. So it's going to be taking the arms out and pulling them back, lifting the sternum, back bend feeling, okay? And then we'll release, and then we'll do the same thing. And if it's okay, Arms up all the way and release. Modify the arms as you need. So let's do that. And we'll retain 2 counts at the end of inhale. Okay, if there's no glaucoma. Okay, here we go. Inhale, please bend the front knee, open the arms like platters, pulling them back. Hold the breath in, open, open. Exhale, release the whole thing. Let's take the arms up. Inhale, bend the front knee, lean forward a little bit, lift the sternum, pull the arms back, hold the breath in, reach, reach. Exhale, release. Same thing, this time we're going to retain 3 or stay an extra breath if you need it. Inhale, bend the knee, open the arms like platters, pull them back, palms face the ceiling, hold the breath, 1, 2, 3, and then you release. I know it's extra slow. Next one, inhale, arms forward and up, bend the knee, hold the breath in, 1, 2, 3, and then you release. One more round, retaining 4. And for my students that do this all the time, try 6 if you did 4 earlier. Inhale, bend the front knee, arms like platters, pull them back, hold the breath in 4, 1, 2, open, 3, 4, and then release. Ujjayi breath could be helpful here. Inhale, arms forward and up, bending the knee. Hold the breath in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull the arms back and then release. Step the legs underneath you and just feel. Take a deep breath. Can you feel what it was like to do one side? I realized I didn't turn on the lights. Let's do the other side, please. And then we'll do a counter pose. So, stepping back with your left leg now. Again, right foot to the right if you need a little bit more stability. Hips facing the short end of your mat. Okay, let's retain 2 in each position. Inhale, please bend the front knee, open the arms. Lift the sternum, push to the back heel, 1, 2, and then you release. Ujjayi breath, inhale forward and up with the arms. Feel the back bend, push to the back heel, hold the breath, 1, 2, and release. I'm going to watch, you guys keep going. Inhale, bend the front knee, arms like platters. Retain 3, if it's okay, open, open, open. Good. Exhale, release. Slowly. Ujjayi. Arms up now. Inhale, bend the front knee forward and up. If it's okay for the arm. Retain 1, 2, pull it back more, 3, and release. And notice a tendency there to lift the chin. You're just looking straight ahead. It's more the chest. Again, last round. Inhale, bend the knee, arms like platters, and really pull the hands back and then retain. 1, 2, lift the chest, 3, 4. Good. Ujjayi, exhale, slowly release. Last one. Inhale, bend the front knee, arms forward and up. If it's okay, hold the breath in, reach, 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 reach. Exhale, release. That looks excellent. Well done. Step your legs underneath you. Feel. So that was breath adaptation to kind of pick our energy up a little bit. And now we're going to come back down to the floor, actually, and back to Chakravakasana. So please come down to your hands and knees. Okay. Yeah, so now I'll stop demonstrating unless I need to or you need me to. But suppose we did earlier, just the one that we did earlier, except we're going to do it a little differently, of course. Inhale in position, draw the shoulders down the back. Exhale, pull the belly in, release the neck, the elbows towards the floor. Good. Inhale, Ujjayi breath. Please come up, draw the shoulders down the back. And now let's see if we can take 6 counts to pull the hips back. So exhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just take a breath there. I'm sorry. Inhale, come right back up. Sorry. Inhale, come right back up. Ujjayi breath. 6 counts to go back with the hips. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can tell this is not enough for you guys. So inhale, coming back up. Now let's do 8 counts to go back, lengthening our exhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel the belly in. Inhale, Ujjayi breath to come up. Lift the chest. 8 counts again. Exhale, soften the elbows, neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale to come up when you're ready. And we're going to go 2 more, exhaling 10 this time. Exhale when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ujjayi, inhale to come up as best you can, following this pattern best you can. Last time. Exhale 10. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay down and breathe in, press your belly into your thighs. Good. And please come to lying on your backs now. Yeah, if you want to adjust the camera, if you want me to see, feel free. So now we're going to work with a little twist. And let's do it like this to where, can you have your legs nice and long on the floor? And then your arms in a T position. Do you have enough room to extend your arms? Yes. And now, without your hands, can you bring your right knee towards the chest? Good. Inhale in position on the floor. Exhale, take that right knee towards the left as far as it feels good. Look a little bit to the right. Good. Inhale, come back up. Same thing. Exhale, take that knee across your body. Look a little bit to the right. Inhale, come back up. Same thing, but be aware of the pause at the end of exhale. So exhale, take your leg across, and if you can, hold the breath out, pull the belly in. 1, 2. Before you inhale to come back up. Same thing, and this time suspend 3 counts. Exhale, take that leg across your body. At the end of exhale, suspend 3. 1, 2, 3. And just stay down. Take an inhale. Feel maybe your chest opening, spine lengthening. Exhale, feel the twist. And go ahead, if it's nice, take that left arm on top of your leg to kind of help pull that thigh towards you. That will make the twist a little deeper, stronger. So whatever you need there, whatever it's available. And just take one or two more breaths where you inhale, feel the spine lengthening, and you exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Aware of the end of the exhale. Good. So gently release this as you're ready. Pause for a moment, maybe make the legs the same, and just feel how's the energy in your body now? I can just by looking at your rooms, I can see the light has gotten a little darker. So that actually affects our nervous system. It's more relaxing. Now let's do the other side. So if you can, arms out to the sides. If they're not, take your left leg towards your chest. Inhale in position, feel nice and long through the arms. Exhale, take that knee across as far as it'll go. Maybe you won't go too far on this first one, who knows? Inhale, bring it up again. Exhale, go again. Feel the belly initiating the movement. That's what stabilizes you in the twist. Good. And it's okay if that left arm lowers a bit. Inhale, come back up. Reach the arms out. Let's really focus at the end of exhale. Exhale, take the leg across. And at the end of exhale, we're going to suspend. Pull the belly in. 1, 2. Inhale, come back up. Another one, suspending 3. Exhale, take that knee across. Good. Pull the belly in. 2, 3. Inhale, coming up. I should have kept you down there, sorry. Exhale, go again. Take the leg across. Feel the end of exhale, maybe suspend a little and stay down. You can put your right arm on the leg if that was helpful. Letting the head look a little towards the left direction. Yeah. And now this is breath-centric movement, meaning it's not just hang out in the pose. That'll have some effect for sure, but it's a lot stronger when you inhale, lengthen your spine, create space between the vertebra. Exhale, pull your belly in and twist a little deeper if it feels safe. Or you might feel the limitation of the hip or low back, shoulder. People always ask, does my right shoulder or my shoulder have to be on the floor? No, not today. You have to feel a stretch in your torso, twist in your torso. Okay. So now I think we may have time. Let's just do a little bit of what Angela requested for the top of the hip. And Claudia, this was your homework. I hope you've been doing the clams. I don't know. Good. Oh, good. Thumbs up. All right. Please roll over onto your right side. And you may want to, you can put a block under your head. You can tuck this right arm under your head, whatever you need. And bend your knees. You're lying down on your side. Yes. I call these the clams, or they're known as the clams. But it's an excellent way to strengthen the outside of your hip. Yeah. And the rotator muscles especially, but we'll do both. Okay. So when you're ready, lift the top knee, keeping the feet connected, and exhale, put it back down. Very simple. So it looks like a clam, I hope. So do a few more, please. And the hard part of this is not leaning back. So as you lift your knee, don't pull back with your left hip. Keep that left hip forward. Yeah, so back and forth a few times, or up and down a few times. And usually the first couple are pretty easy. You have to get to like 20 to 30 to feel it more. Or you really have to, as you lift your knee, and I'm really focusing on you, Angela, as you lift your knee, push your top left hip forward even more. You can even go, it looks better, yes. As you go, you can even exaggerate it by even trying to make the hip in front of the right hip somehow. That means gravity is not helping you. It's just you're just engaging your muscles, strengthening the muscles. So I don't have a lot of time. So instead of doing many more repetitions, we're just going to do some harder ones. Aren't you happy? So from here, rest and keep the knee down. And now, can you lift the whole leg parallel to the floor? So you're lifting the foot, the knee, a little lower, Laura. It's just parallel. Yes. And now kick the foot towards your face, not down, towards your head. Yeah. And then bend the knee back where it was, like you're kicking yourself in the butt. And keep the knee lifted, keep the leg lifted, and kick towards your face again. So this whole time, the outside, the top of your leg is engaged, or what's on top right now. Do a few times. Angela, I'm going to say have the leg lower, I think. Yeah, so it's like parallel to the floor. Good. And if it's okay, next time your leg extends towards your head, hold it in the position. And then from there, lift it 2-3 inches up, lower 2-3 inches. And you only need to do about 2 more if you can. Yeah. So hopefully you feel the outside of your thigh. Claudia, look at you. You've done a whole lot. Well done, yogis. Do as many as you need to feel that. Then bend your knee and rest. Yeah. Looking strong, Susan. You could also do that with a straight leg to make it harder if you need it. Good, very good. Let's release and come do the other side. So please roll over towards your left. I think I did these earlier this week. I did them on Tuesday. That's right. So on our left side, let's do the clams first. So keeping the heels touching the whole time. Inhale, lift your top knee and put it down. And just notice, how long does it take before it gets difficult or before you start to feel it? So if there's any wiggling in that right hip, it's not what we want to see. So it's okay if your knee doesn't get to go up very high because you're really pushing that right hip forward. Yeah. That's even better, Diane, and excellent. Good job. Good awareness. Good. I can't see all of you perfectly, but hopefully I'm sure you can feel it. Yeah. And you can also kind of be loosey-goosey about it one time and see how much easier that is if you let gravity do the work, where you lift your knee and just kind of like lean back a little. We don't want that. Yeah, but these are the muscles that we need to stabilize us in balance poses. So if that balancing that we did earlier with the chant was challenging, then this would be one way to support your balance. So let's go a little further. Rest next time the knee goes down. And now we're going to lift the whole leg. So lift the foot and the knee parallel to the floor. Knees a little bent. A little bit lower, Susan. I know you can lift it higher, but it's a little bit lower. Now kick as if you're trying to get your foot closer towards your face. Yes. Exhale, bend the knee back where it was. A couple times like that. Kick your foot towards your face, in front of your body, and exhale, you bend the knee back where it was, matching, mirroring the other leg. Does that make sense, Susan? Yeah. Yeah. Good. And let's see. May I highlight you, Diane M? Because, yeah, okay. Next time the leg goes out there, can you hold it? Susan, if you need to see it, this is Diane doing the movement. I'm sorry. Now we're holding the leg out there in front of our bodies, in front of our chest, and then lift the leg 2-3 inches and lower it 2-3 inches. A couple times, up and down. And for everyone with knee issues, let the knee rotate towards the ceiling a little bit. Especially as you lower the leg, let the knee point upward a little bit. Because as it points down, that's releasing of the muscles that we need to hold a tracking state in a stable way. Good. Pretty intense. I know you've done more than 3, so hopefully you feel it. Rest anytime, and if you feel this a whole lot, don't be surprised. Okay. Please release this, come to your back, massage your hip if you want to, pound your hip a little. We do all kinds of things like that because we just engage those muscles strongly. Okay. All right. On your back, take a deep breath and see how you feel. So part of this work is just giving you something else to focus on, giving you a break. But part of it is also moving physically the energy that we have in our bodies. Also helps, especially when we do breath adaptation also. So with that, please just hug the knees in towards the chest, just to kind of bring some symmetry. Hold behind the knees, one hand behind each knee. Good. Inhale, lift both heels up towards the ceiling. Press through the heels. Exhale, bend the knees back towards your chest. 2 more, just like that. Inhaling up. Feel how your low back presses into the floor. Feel how it gets a little stretch as you bend the knees. Good. And now please release this whole thing and let's roll over and come up to another seated position. It's the last seated pose for a twist. And I should say, it's important to be fairly comfortable here. So feel free to sit on a block, on a cushion, on a chair, on a couch. So if you notice, I still have Diana spotlighted, sorry. We'll change that. Okay. So now we're gonna do a seated twist, and I'll demonstrate. There's not much to demonstrate, but a little bit. Yeah. So we're gonna, as you know, the first half of class, we worked a little bit more with retention and inhale and opening, and now we're gonna work with, if you haven't noticed, exhale and lengthening and twisting and forward bending eventually. So we're going to twist towards the right side. For osteoporosis, you would just keep both hands on that knee without taking the arm behind you to make it deeper, okay? So towards the right. And we'll add counts after the first one. Let me just fix the camera a little bit. Okay. Inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, twist towards your right side. Take your left hand on your opposite knee. Maybe your right arm behind you if you can make it stronger. Inhale, slightly release, but get a little taller. 4 counts to exhale now. Twisting, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2. Now you got it. Inhale, slightly release. Same thing. Exhale, 4. Pull the belly in. 2, 3, 4. Suspend. 2, 1, 2. Inhale, release a little bit and get taller. Ujjayi, exhale, 6 counts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suspend. 3. Pull the belly in. 2, 3. One more. Inhale, release. Get a little taller. Initiate with the belly. 6 counts. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suspend. 3. Pull the belly. 1, 2, 3. Stay there and inhale. Can you get taller? On the exhale, stay there and just look forward. Double twist. On the inhale, pull the shoulders back, lift the sternum. Exhale, pull the belly in, twist, twist, twist. And release. Whew. Feel one side. Okay, let's do the other side. So inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, twist to your left. Take that right hand to your opposite knee, left arm behind you, maybe. Just feel this first one. Inhale, release a little bit, get taller. Ujjayi breath, 4 counts. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Suspend 2, pull the belly in, in. Inhale, release. Same thing, exhale, pull the belly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Suspend 2. 1, 2. Inhale, release. 6 counts to twist slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suspend 3. Pull the belly in. 2, 3. Inhale, release. It's like the belly pulls in and up. Exhale, 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull the belly in and up. 1, 2, 3. Now stay there and inhale. Get a little taller somehow. Stay there and exhale and turn your head to the front, doing a double twist. Inhale again, pull both shoulders back, lift the sternum, lengthen your thoracic spine. Exhale, twist, belly in. And then release the whole thing. And rest. Good. Please come to lying on your backs again. We're almost going for the home stretch now. We're going to use the chanting one more time to help us lengthen our exhale. So please hug the knees in towards your chest. And can you put one hand on top of each knee? Okay. So this is the simple movement. We call it Apanasana. Inhale, take your knees directly over your hips so they pull on your arms straight. You're holding onto your knees the whole time. Exhale, pull the knees in towards your chest. Now it's call and response. Inhale, move the knees forward and listen. Om. That's it. Pull the knees in and repeat the sound. Inhale, knees forward. And repeat that sound again, same sound. Inhale, knees forward and listen. Om Namaha. Repeat. Om Namaha. Inhale. Om Namaha. Om Namaha. Inhale. Om Namo Namaha. Now pull the knees in. Om Namo Namaha. One more. Inhale, knees forward. Om Namo Namaha. Now pull them in. Om Namo Namaha. And please rest. Prepare for your final relaxation. Make yourself as comfortable and warm as you need to, as you can. And let the body rest. Before we come up to do some gentle breathing, feel the weight of your hips, the weight of your legs, the weight of your shoulders. And with every exhalation, let the body, a different part of the body, get a little heavier. And notice if you'd like to be here a little longer, you're welcome to respect that and just stay lying down. I would like to guide you in some breath work. So if it's okay, take a deeper body breath. And keeping this inner focus, maybe bring a little wiggling fingers and toes, moving as gently as you can, rocking, rolling over maybe, and joining me in a seated position eventually, if you want. When you found your seat, connect to that inner focus again. Bring the ujjayi breath back, if you know that engaging at the throat. Lengthen your inhalation and deepen your exhalation. And you're going to focus on the belly more. So as you inhale, allow the belly to progressively release. And as you exhale, pull the belly in. So just do that for a few breaths where you inhale, navel goes out. And you exhale, navel comes in. This is called a belly-focused breath. It's a little bit more relaxing than a chest-focused breath. Now I'd like to guide you in counts, and we're going to progressively lengthen our exhalation. But we'll start with inhale and exhale the same. 6 counts. Let's see if we can do 6 counts. Modify the numbers as you need to. As you get to know this, you can pick your own ratio. But I'll guide you, especially for the new folks. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, take a full inhale, ujjayi breath, belly out. Exhale, navel in. Okay, now take 6 counts to inhale, navel out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try 8. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 9 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 10. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale naturally, whatever comes up. Exhale naturally. Tune in again to your sense of energy, settledness, and the mood of the mind. And you might understand that phrase that says, movement prepares for breath work, and breath work prepares for meditation. You guys look very settled. Good. And to finish this class, we're going to do the chanting one more time, if it's okay. Call and response. So feel free to do it very softly on the first one, or even just listen. Inhale, open arms if you want. Let's do Om all together. Inhale, open, listen. All together. Inhale, listen. Om Namaha. Together. Om Namaha. One more. Om Namo Namaha. Om Namo Namaha. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.